Hey YouTube, it's Christy Glass here of Christy Glass Knits, and I wanted to do a video inviting you to a very special crochet along. For Crochet in May, I'm going to be doing the Blooming Bomber Jacket by Katie Jones. Over at patreon.com/ChristyGlassKnits, we're going to have weekly Zooms where we get together and show each other our progress on our Blooming Bomber Jacket. If you don't want to make the Blooming Bomber Jacket, this is it. You don't have to. You can just come along and crochet whatever you want. In fact, you can knit if you want to. There are really no strict rules over at Patreon. We're just in it for fiber inspiration and community. This is the Blooming Bomber Jacket, and if you have felt like, I don't think I can do this on my own, if you want some motivation, if you want a community who's working on it together, at least one person will be making it. That's me. And we would love to have you join us. So this is it, the Blooming Bomber Jacket. This is a free pattern. Katie uses the paint box yarns, which are very affordable. They have all of these amazing colors, but you don't have to use that kit. You can totally stash bust for this jacket. When I made this, I wasn't even paying attention to the weights of my yarns, and if I look really closely, I can see that I was using a wide variety of weights. So I think as long as you're using the same crochet hook throughout, you will be okay. And I ended up finding, I think, every single color I was looking for in my stash. I even mixed wools with silks, with acrylic blends. There's even some metallic and some cashmere in here, and there's some hand-dyed yarn in here too. There are some speckles, so you can really get creative with how you put together your Blooming Bomber Jacket. I used a bunch of sequins in here too, just for interest, and it was really, really fun. There are two sizes. I think there are two sizes listed on the pattern, and because this is made in two panels, it starts in the armpit. Isn't that wild? Let's see. This is where it starts, here in the armpit. You can make it as big as you want. So if you need a bigger size, smaller size, you can just sort of try it on as you go, and you can add rows. So this is what we're going to be doing in May, and we'd love to have you. Now I want to show you the inspiration for my Blooming Bomber Jacket that I'm going to be making in May. This fabric is the inspiration for my Blooming Bomber Jacket, and it took me a little bit of time to find the exact right colors, but I finally did it. So I will be using the Highland from Harrisville Designs, and I have all of the same colors from that fabric in my color palette. And I have never crocheted with such rustic wool before, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it turns out. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm just going to be crocheting right along with you, and hopefully I will be able to answer any questions you have and demonstrate if you're having trouble with something. But check out the pattern. It is free. I will link to it underneath this video so you can take a look at it, and maybe you can do a little hashtag searching to see the various versions of Blooming Bomber Jacket that are out there. Many of them look like the one that I just showed you. I haven't seen many that have gone outside of that color palette that's sort of grounded in the color black and bright colors. This is going to be quite a different look here, and I'm really excited for it to come together, and I'd love for you to join. The first week of May will be when we kick this off. Love to have you there. Check it out at patreon.com/ChristyGlassKnits. There's also a ton of other content coming for Crochet in May. There are going to be finished object videos, yarn bombing field trips, all sorts of great crochet goodness, and there will be some non-fiber arts content and some knitting content as well. Thank you so much for joining me here on YouTube, and I cannot wait to crochet along with you. See you soon. Bye.